Alright guys, we're starting a new gig here this summer. Kind of run into a deal where I really want to be home this summer. So I've got a deal where my cousin just happens to own a rock quarry, and we're gonna haul rocks all summer long. What the plan is, hopefully everything works out, and we're loading our first load right now. I've been at home the last few days putting the hydraulic, PTO, tarp, tailgate, all that crap you got to do on these things, and it takes a while to rig up, but we got it rigged up. We're loading our first load, fixing to get on the road. Alright, we made it to where we're going. We got to back up to that pile over there and see about getting dumped here. Alright, so we are got the old trailer raising up here, and hard to kind of get used to doing this anymore. I hadn't done this in probably, I don't know, 15 years. Alright, bottomed out there, or topped out, so we pull away from here. Alright, let the old girl back down. Alright, we can get gone now. About got her all the way down. Alright, let's head to the house. Well, it's getting to be this time of year around home. I don't know, maybe this guy's finally looked in his mirror and seen me after I've been riding here for 3 or 4 miles. Let's get around these guys, get to the house. They go in convoys around here with the seed buggy and the planters. And these guys, they're trying to get it in because we got rain coming all next week. Appreciate it, guys. All right, so we're loaded up, fixing to scale out. Go ahead. Hadn't had a chance to clean up everything. Got my switch on the side of my air control. This is center pin right here. This energizes my center pin. You can't see it there, but there's my tarp switch. Just like that. Ka-chow. Alright, good morning everybody. We are out and about early this morning. We're already about an hour away from home. And that's the worst thing about going and doing a local job to me is having to get up, because you got to get up early on local jobs, and that's not always my forte. You know, I got up this morning not long after I like going to bed, so, but it's not bad to see a pretty sunrise like this every morning. It's kind of worth it, almost worth it, to get up to see that. But yeah, we're headed over here. We're going to cross the river over here in Helena and get over into Mississippi and go over here and get our rocks off. right, we finally got started here on this deal. Holy moly, we ended up into a getting into a fiasco over here. I pulled in here to get my ticket signed there at the office, and I had never ever been here before, so they just told me, hey, just make a right. I parked out there on the street, and they said, just make a right into our yard over on the right, and then you go in there and make another right. Well, as soon as I did that, there's a forklift guy loading a truck, and he's like, hey man, you don't need to come through here. He said, you'll get all kind of flats and everything. He said, you need to get back out on the highway, which is right there. I was on that street next over there. And there we go. I hope I didn't spill it over the back. Come on, get in gear. There we go. Give her a old shake there. But yeah, we ended up going from that street over there, which is just on the other side of those pickups over there, and made a left, come in here, and made another left in here. Well, I was like, man, there's got to be another way, because the way they had me coming was straight in here like this, and then I would have had to get like this. I'm like, there ain't no way to do that. So I ended up making the block, and the forklift guy, he come over there. I was like, well shit, maybe that's the way they want me to do it. So the forklift guy ended up meeting me over here at this street, and he's like, hey man, you need to come in here. And I pulled in here. I'm like, well, I said, is there a place to turn around? He's like, yeah, you turn around this grass out here. And I'm like, I don't know. You know, people seem to think you can just turn these things on a dime, especially when you're loaded or whatever. And that's not really 100% the case. So after we got in contact with him, we came over here, or we was here, and I just backed back out in the street up here, and then pulled up that way, and then backed in here. But yeah, these people right here, and there's crap everywhere. I mean, you see that much crap laying around everywhere, you know there's a flat tire waiting on you somewhere around here. So, but that's the way it goes in a lot of these irrigation places. They just got crap laying around everywhere. So, all right, we got her dumped. We're going back, getting our next assignment. This took about 20 minutes longer than it should have, so that's putting me just a little bit further behind. I was planning on being done by now, and a ways on down the road, but maybe we can get on down the road and not have a lot of traffic hold us up. So let's get going. All right, y'all, we got a treat today. Well, it's Friday afternoon. We've been running around. Did a few loads this morning and came in and got the pickup hooked up to the trailer, and we are going to get the latest thing that I have bought. I have bought a engine with, I bought a 1LW E model engine with low miles on it. And so I've kind of bought it at a pretty good price, and I'm going to get it. And I got another engine that I got to go get too as well, and it's a 5EK E model, and we're gonna go get it, and we're gonna take his mess home. I don't know what I'm doing with it all yet. I know that one with the overhaul on it, it's going in the green truck. I'm thinking this other one may actually, I hate to take my B model out of my 359, but man, it'd be nice to have an E model in that truck. I think, I don't know, we may just have an E model graveyard over there. I mean, we already got one. What's the harm in having two more? So that's what we're doing today. We're headed across beautiful Mississippi right now. It is springtime. Guys are planting soybeans and got corn in the ground in most places, and the corn is growing fast. So I guess we'll holler at y'all here when I get up here and check this motor out. So I'll see y'all here in a little bit. All right. Ooh, funny story about that place right over there. I don't know if y'all got a good picture of it. That was a National Guard depot at one time, or I say depot. They, I think they only used it for like drill. So I go over there. I take a load from one of my customers. I got my step deck in the green truck at this time. Got a load from one of my customers. And I go to Missouri with it. And I bring a load of, I don't know, it's, I can't remember what you call them. They're control point boxes at the railroad. You know, every once in a while, may not see them. A lot of times they're out in the middle of nowhere, but it's a box, and I don't know exactly what it does. It may relay signals. I don't know what it does. It's just a box. You see them out on the side of the railroad. So take them down to, they come down into Arkansas, and I come over here in the edge of Mississippi, go to that National Guard deal. And I load one of those big 6-wheel trucks that looks like one of those ones on Universal Soldier, and I had to ramp it on. They don't have a dock there, so I get my ramps out and drive it on there, and we had a fiasco trying to get it on there because them boys didn't know what they were doing, didn't know how to lock it in, and they had trouble getting it on the trailer because once it got over to the top of the ramp was breaking over, they couldn't get traction nowhere. But they finally figured out how to lock it in. So anyway, I'm out there getting these ramps put up, and I picked one of these ramps up. Mind you, I washed my truck that weekend, and I took my floor mats out. So take my floor mats out, and something's going on here. I got something wrong with the pickup or something. I better pull over. Okay, so as I was saying, I was putting them ramps up, okay? And I picked them up that weekend. I had washed my truck, cleaned my floor mats off real good, and I left my passenger side floor mat on the box that was dry. Monday morning, I was just going to put it in. And I always set my boots over there on the passenger side floor mat. So Monday morning rolls around, I forget about my boots and my floor mat sitting on that passenger side box. I take off, and my steel toe boots are gone. So long story short, we get over here to this Army, or that National Guard deal over here, and I'll be dang, I'm loaded, got the truck loaded, put the ramps, picking the ramps up, and the ramp slips out of my hand and slides down and hits my big toe on my right here, and broke 3 toes, almost blew the end of my big toe out because all the blood pushed out right there. So anyway, we got to change the tire. I had to put this brand new tire on here a while ago, earlier today, and yeah, it blowed out. So anyway, next thing's next is we got to change the tire. Lovely. All right, we got her done. This tire acts like it's a little low, just a little bit. I'm about 30 miles from my buddy's house where I'm going to pick his motor up. But, yep, good times. Good time. Brand new tire. Ain't that something? So, anyway, let's get this show on the road. We're just going to have to take her easy. Kind of scale back. Not put the hammer down, you know what I mean? All right, so, anyway. Hope y'all got the story about me busting my toes. And oh. Let's get out and look at this real quick while I got this. We ended up picking this motor up. It's 1LW It's been built not long ago. They didn't paint the head on it quite naturally, so we're gonna go through, we're gonna clean everything up, finish taking the sound deadener and all that stuff off of it. Let's see here, what all we got to do. Pretty much nothing, just paint everything. It don't really have any oil leaks. We're gonna replace like these water lines and everything. We're gonna put all new lines on it. This harness is supposed to be like almost brand new, like they put it on like when they built the motor, and it's got about I guess anywhere 10-12,000 miles on it. So I imagine we're gonna have to, looks like it's leaking a little bit around this cam cover here, so we'll replace that. May even do a little cam swapping, you know what I mean? Everything else is just like, it's clean. I mean, like there's no big oil leaks on it. I say that, I didn't see this. It was running in the truck, so I don't know. While I have it off, I'm out. I may just go on and put a new front cover gasket on it and do all that. So anyway, we got some time. I hope to not have to mess. I hope we don't need it, is what I'm saying. Oh, green truck motor is not doing good, and that's why I bought it. We're blowing oil everywhere out the blow right tubes. It's coming out from under the head, and we got issues, lots of issues. So, all right, we're gonna head on. Like I said, I'm about 30 minutes from my buddy's house where I'm getting this other motor out, and we're probably gonna have to creep back to the house on this one because I done blowed out one tire and I ain't got but one spare. So, all right, let's get this done. All right, y'all, we got these engines home. This is the one going in the truck, and that's the one that it's just going to be a spare probably. We're just going to sit around here and just hang out for hard times, probably what it's going to do. But probably next week we'll get these things unloaded, and I'm going to set them side by side right here. Probably take my other engine out and put it over here too. That way it needs to be cleaned up and something done with it. But there's going to be some things going on that we're going to do to these things before we put them in, or this one before we put it in. This come out of a Kenworth, so serpentine systems on a Kenworth are a little bit different. They've got, I think this is like maybe like a quick change bracket. I can't remember. Some of you Kenworth guys that have E-models, you'll know what this is for. And if you'll comment on it, tell me. I had a friend of mine tell me it's like a quick change to change the fan belts out real quick. I don't, like I said, I'm not really sure how that works. But anyway, it's got adjustment on it. So really not sure. And just all kind of little things. This is a 1LW, but like this come out of a T2000, so you know your filler necks right there and your dipsticks right there. We'll swap them to the other side like a 1LW supposed to, or like a Peterbilt and a 1LW has. And we're just going to do certain things. Probably may even put a new manifold on it, or good turbos going on here. Of course, we'll redo. I don't know if that alternator's any good or not. I may just keep it just for hard times, but I didn't see this when I bought it, but it looks like the front cover is leaking right there. So I'll probably take that front cover off anyway and reseal it so we know that it's good. We'll paint everything, probably put all new sensors in it, and a few other things. May even put our camshaft out of our other 1LW in there, and put that 800 horse cam in there, and may even put I'll probably put a new set of injectors in here, and take the stock ones out, put a little bit bigger injector in there. So lots of things that we got to do, a lot of little things. I think over here, like I think our fuel filter base is the same. I'm gonna put new water lines on the air compressor, new fuel lines, new oil line for the compressor. I'll put a new power steering pump on. May even put a new transfer pump with a big shim in it, and just little bitty things like when you pull one out of a certain model brand of truck and put it in another certain model brand of truck. It's lots and lots of little things that that you got to do. I think right here, I don't know, I think the maybe atmospheric pressure sensor goes right there, and I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is right there. It is right there. So we'll I think that's it right there. So we'll move it down here and make it like it's supposed to be on our truck. So anyway, we're headed to the house. We've been changing oil and old Green out there. She is in her new dump trailer there, new old dump trailer. So all right, we're going to the house and catch you guys later. All right, good morning everybody. We're on a little trip over to Mississippi. Fixing to cross the mighty Mississippi right here, and we got to go probably about 40 miles over into Mississippi. Make a quick delivery, come back, and go back to Mississippi to another place. So it's just a beautiful morning. The sky is clear. The sun is out. It is. It's not bad today. Destination. Get this right here. We got to back up to that pile over there. Dump this old load out real quick and get on back towards the house and get another one. Oh, crud. All right, so I got to dump my air here. We don't want to stretch our bags out too far, but I usually leave mine in gear. And even though I got a regulator on my air shift, I always put mine in gear. Leave the transmission in gear so it don't grind. And let's go ahead. I got my switch down here. You can't really see it, but we're gonna let our tarp up. I usually do this all at the same time when I'm backing up and getting ready to go to the pile, but there's a power line right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. There's a power line right there, and I don't really want my tarp in the middle of it, so I just wait till I get back over here. All right, now we can go ahead and start dumping. That's neutral, and that's in, that makes it pump right there. Then we'll pull our tailgate switch, and that'll let our tailgate down or out. It's the same switches I have over here that work the tailgate. I just have I just drilled holes in them and put them decorative knobs in the top of them. So all right, let's give her a little gas. I'm ready to get this thing dumped and out of here. All right, well, I was going to show you what our pile looked like when we got out of there, but I turned too fast, so we're headed back to the pit. I'm going to get us another load and come back over here to Mississippi to a place. I think I videoed this, so maybe it'll show it, but if not, I'm going to show it again. We're gonna do a full ride along out across there. So all right, let's get going here. All right, we're going back over the Greenville Bridge here. trying to get back and get loaded so we get going. I had to fix the airline a while ago on my airbags. So one that feeds the leveling valve. I had to stop it. There's a truck probe right there on the side of the road, so I whooped up in there and got me an airline splice and fixed it real quick. But we kind of put us behind schedule, and I just don't know what to do with this dump trailer deal as far as like videos, because a lot of the things I do is very redundant, and I don't know, you know, I've been trying to just look for different ways to make content doing this. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to go back to a GoPro and do this, because there's a lot of shifting and a lot of, like when I'm dumping, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I don't know. I probably need to get a GoPro and suck it up and go back to GoPro. But I was just kind of curious about kind of what you guys thought as far as you know, different ways to make content doing the dump trailer thing. Things you guys would like to know, or maybe like to see. You know, I mean, it's going to be some beautiful next few months here in the Delta. I mean, we're going to be able to watch corn grow and rice grow and soybeans grow and cotton grow, and it's going to be pretty. I mean, it's already pretty. This corn has grown like a foot in the last week, so it's one of those deals. I'm just not really sure as far as how to make creative content with doing redundant things like I'm doing. Most of last week I did one haul from one place to the pit there, and that's all I did. So if you guys would, I mean, maybe somebody can shed some light on it, because you know, I think I'm gonna have to do like maybe a little maintenance stuff mix in there to make a full video, to make it where it's not boring every week. So if you guys will, let me know what you think, and let me know what you like to see, like to know, like to learn, and I don't know, I'll try and throw it in there and make it happen. And wheat, there's wheat. We're going to see some wheat this year too, so not very much longer. They'll be cutting it here in another few weeks. Alright, we're rolling back. We're almost back, but holy cow, this road right here, they just got through topping this. And I'm guessing the state did it, because everybody that I know that hauls on paving jobs, they didn't know anything about this. So I'm guessing the state overlaid this, and it's rough enough that I think the state overlaid it, but it is so much better. I used to would not even go this way because it was so rough. Like, I wouldn't even drive my pickup through here, but it's there was a job we did with dump trailers here about 20 something years ago now, and the only way to get there from the pit was to go through this road. And I'm talking about potholes and rough, and beat your truck to death. Like, I'd be driving like 40 miles an hour through here. So I'm so glad the state of Arkansas took it upon themselves to do a little work on this thing. A little far behind the curve, but at least they got it done. All right, we're getting her done out here. Getting loaded up real quick. Gonna get going. It's taco truck day in town. I think we're gonna run to town, get some tacos, and stop by the shop, get a little ice for the ice cooler, for the drink cooler, and see about man, we gotta hurry. We got a lot of stuff to do today, but we're getting loaded here. About 3 hours to where I'm going, so I guess we'll probably be there about 1:30. And I gotta go and probably get a load and bring it in here, some mixing material that used to mix in with this stuff. So I gotta do that, and that'll be a full day today. So anyway, we'll holler at you guys here in a little bit when we get going. Probably show you a little bit of taco truck action. All right, it was worth the wait. We had to sit there. I thought we got there a little early today. We got there about 10, I don't know, 10:30, 10:45. And I thought, there's no way. I'm going to walk in there. They're going to make my taco and be gone 5 minutes. And 15 minutes later, they had just like people everywhere. So, all right, we're going to eat these and get on the road, get gone. Fixing to deliver here. We've got to go up here to the stop sign and pray nobody's behind us here. Go up the stop sign, then blindside into this driveway on the right. Let me pick this up right here. So go to the stop sign, then we'll blindside and back down this road right there. There's a bin over there. No, you can't see it, but that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're steadily backing up here, trying to miss all the BS they've got just laying around here. But trying to get this little short trailer. You'd think a little trailer would be easier to back up than a big trailer, but it's not. It's harder. Little bitty movements make real well, it responds way quicker. So, but we're going in this bin right here, and I still don't really understand this bin situation here.
Piece of wood laying in the right lane right there.
All right, piece of wood in the right lane. All right, so I don't know. This is the easiest way to get a big truck in here. You can come around this block over here, make a block over and make a right and come in behind where I'm at. But that's what the office told me to do the first time I came here. And I turned in this little road that comes around and faces right here. And the guy's like, man, you can't make the turn to make the right, go up to that little bin. And I'm like, well, they could have maybe put the bin somewhere else. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, it's hard to Alright, let's get this load dumped and get out of here. We done stopped at the office, got our ticket signed, so we're good to go. We are good to go. There we go. And that's that. All right, let the old girl down. Put the air back in the bags and get back towards the home 20. I don't know, man, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to go do what I wanted to do today. But, and I forgot to roll my tarp. I guess we'll do that all at the same time. I usually do that when I'm backing up into here, but I was holding this camera. So, all right, load's dumped, tarp's up. I'm fixing to close this tailgate here in a minute, and then make my decision which way I'm gonna go back home, because that's kind of has a deciding factor in what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. If I'm just gonna go home, or I'm gonna try and go get a load and bring it back to the pit. So we'll see. I need to get off here and see how much time we got left for today. I got to be down there before 5 o'clock, and it's I don't know, it's gonna be close. I still got to stop and get fuel, so who knows.